Okay, hello. This is Film Super Captain. I have taken about a 2 month or so hiatus, and I've had quite a bit of audio troubles. I'm trying to get a new mic soon, but for now, just stick with me through this. But since the last movie I reviewed was 30 minutes or less with the shitty audio, um, I'm thinking I should catch you guys up on what I have seen. Okay. 30 Minutes or Less came out around August 12th or so. So I've seen Final Destination 5. Oh, a quick review on that. Not very good. Honestly, it's the same type of just effects really, like kind of like a Transformers but horror movie. And the actors are just god awful, and I do not really enjoy it. I'd have to say, skip that. Let me think. Oh yeah, Conan the Barbarian came out August 19th. That I enjoyed. It's as stupid as it is, it's faithful to what it's trying to do. It's a comic book. It's based off the comic book, not the original Conan the Barbarian. That's the thing people don't really realize. And it had a comic book feel to it, the action, like the blood splatter. I mean, a lot of people didn't like that, but I enjoyed it. I mean, it's okay. It's worth like a rent, you know. Okay, Colombiana, one of the year's worst. So is Aldana. I can't buy her as an action star. The film has so much forced stuff, like a forced love story. The action scenes were lame. Oliver Megatone can't direct action. He's too over the top with some of the stuff. Too stylish to a point where it's kind of just silly stylish. Like he shows an explosion 8 times, like from 8 frames, like bam, 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 bam. It's like, yeah. Yeah, that. Skip that. Let's see. I gotta think here. Shark Night 3D. It was shit. I mean, it's what are you expecting? I mean, it's just a silly excuse of a horror film. The acting is terrible. The sharks are silly and stupid. The only good part is like a shark jump like 50 feet in the air. Like holy shit. But that's pretty much it. Polyteen I enjoyed. I mean, it's definitely a guilty pleasure, but I found the cast to be pretty solid. I found the direction to be good. I found the lost footage. They really, stayed with it. They didn't like escape from it. They stuck with what they were doing, and I admire that. I mean, it's worth a rent or see it. And Contagion, I was a bit disappointed. I was expecting more, but I enjoyed it. The cast is solid. I love Jude Law in the movie. He's probably one of my favorite performances of the year in that movie. As he's a blogger, and it has a message of media today, and he's just trying to like spread anarchy throughout. And you know what? I enjoyed his character. Some of the characters and storylines were useless. Marion Cotillard, no, you didn't need her in the movie, but if for what it is, it's good. I'd say see it. I mean, Steven Soderbergh, always a good director. He has some good visuals, some nice soundtrack. I mean, it's a fun horror, or not fun, a good thriller. Drive. I didn't love it as much as everyone did. I know everyone was like, "Oh my God, Drive, Drive, Drive," but I love the soundtrack. I think Ryan Gosling's fine. I like the action scenes. I thought it was a solid, action art house film, but that's pretty much it. It's a see it, but not one of the year's best, honestly. Moneyball, that is one of the year's best. Brad Pitt, I mean, he's bound to get an Oscar. I mean, his performance in Tree of Life in this, I mean, he really deserves at least a nomination. I mean, if they don't give him a nomination, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. But, it's one of the year's best, a really solid script written by Aaron Sorkin and Steven Zahalian, directed by Bennett Miller. He did that Philip Seymour Hoffman movie where he won the Oscar. He's the director. Uh, Heartwarming moments and good emotional core. It's one of the year's best. It's really a must-see movie. I mean, you can get out and see it. Go see it. Abduction. Shit. Okay. I was expecting a little bit more that, because John Singleton. he is a good director. I mean, he did Four Brothers. He did what's that movie called? Shit. The movie with Ice Cube, Boys in the Hood. But here, it's just so silly. Like every frame of this movie is just complete stupidity, and it's not enjoyable at all. I mean, this is one of the year's worst. A real must skip. And it's the sad part is Taylor Lautner. You know, he showed some promise as an action star. I'll be honest. He showed a bit of promise. He's not. Some of the lines he said were silly, but the script was also terrible. Killer Elite, Tarot, I just do not like it. I was expecting much more. Jason Statham, you know, it's fine, but it's not even like a good Jason Statham movie. They're just trying to go too high. They're aiming too high. They're aiming for it to be an actually good movie. They're trying to have this complex story and everything, but it just doesn't sell it. There's not enough fun moments with the cast like Clive Owen, Jason Statham, and Robert De Niro, and that really dragged the film down. So skip it. Sad to say. I was really looking forward to that one. 50-50, solid, really funny. JGL, as everyone calls him, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's one of the best young actors working today. Real upcoming star. Seth Rogen actually gave a good performance here, which is rare. He's usually just kind of the funny guy in his movies, but I actually really liked him in this movie. The rest of the cast, Bryce Dallas Howard, Anna Kendrick, Angelica Houston, Philip Baker, they give good performances, which is good to hear. I'd give it a solid see it. You know, it's still in theaters. Check it out if you can find it. I can't, you know, get your way, rent this when it comes out. Dreamhouse, it's a rental. I mean, I didn't hate it as much as everyone else did. It has like a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes, but the trailer pretty much tells you everything. I mean, the first 40 minutes were pretty solid. I was actually kind of enjoying the movie, but the last 40 minutes I just thought was kind of stupid and, you know, just kind of silly. It's kind of laughably bad at points, but it's a rental. It's like a decent rental. It's like rental. Ides of March, one of the year's best. George Clooney is a great director. He's directed movies like uh, Good Night and Good Luck, and even Leatherheads, which is really something different, kind of like a goofball comedy, and I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. But here, he gets a good cast. You got Ryan Gosling back, and Paul Giamatti, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Marissa Tomei, you know, people like that. And it's a really solid political thriller. It's one of the year's best, really. Actually, some funny moments here or there, which kind of surprised me. You know what? It's the rare thing is you really don't need to know that much about politics. You only really need to know the bare minimum to enjoy this film, which I like because I not don't really know that much about politics. But you know, it's really a solid film. It's a real must see if you can find it out. It's out now. It came out like October 7th, like 2 weeks ago. So if you can find it, check it out. Real Steel, one of my favorite blockbusters of the past like 10 years. I just love Hugh Jackman's performance in this. This is how Iron Man should have been played in my mind. Iron Man should have been a little more likable and a little less cocky. This is how I thought Iron Man should be. And Hugh Jackman pulled off the performance in Real Steel of this former boxer. It's his redemption. The action scenes are well directed. The guy who did the Night at Museum movies directed this, and the action scenes are clear and crisp. God, thank God! Finally, I don't have to go like this because of the shaky camera. The kid actor is actually pretty good. It's a real must see. I actually came out cheering like yeah, but you know it's really good. I really enjoyed it. And I didn't see anything last week. I might see the thing this week, but that's to catch you up a little bit on what I've been thinking about the movies. I should review the Three Musketeers pretty soon when I saw that, and I might see the Thing and Marginian Call, a Kevin Spacey movie, this week. Might review a TV show or something, 30 Rock. Been really liking that. Been watching that. Arrested Development. I might review that. But you know, I'm back, so expect some more content. Good day. subscribe, comment, like, and, you know, comment, tell me if I need to improve on anything. I will gladly work on it, okay? So, good day, and adios.